it's your boy Robbie Rob. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, please hit that subscribe button below and let's get started. So in this week's video, we'll be once again checking out the latest Nintendo stuff I managed to pick up. And once again, this week is a little bit of a menagerie, a few sorts of different things. So that is quite cool. And finally managed to get myself not exactly a holy grail item, but it is some hardware that I don't currently have, which is quite schmick and nifty. So without any further ado, let's check out the first thing I got. And that happens to be good old Donald in Maui Malad on the good old Super Nintendo. I bought this one at Cash Converters once again for 45 bucks. I'm going to a lot of cash converters at the moment because I do have a little bit of spare time, so I am going to as many as I can, and I do find out little gems like this every now and then, so that's quite cool. This one was 49 bucks and it did get reduced down to 45, so I saved a few pennies right there, which paid for petty. But as you can see, this one is in absolutely fantastic condition, even though it is very, very old. Can't remember when this game was released, but it would have been somewhere in the 90s, so it's well into 20 years old. But as you can see, that front label nice and crisp, nice and bright. All the colours are there. Cartridge itself is nice and grey. No signs of yellowing or dirt anywhere. Not sure if this has been cleaned or not, or just really, really, really well looked after. But by the looks of it, it just looks like it's been looked after really, really nicely. So really stoked with this one. I do like myself some of the older Disney games that are quite cool, especially like Lion King, which is absolutely brutal, and I do have fond memories of playing that one. But I haven't seen this one or played this one, so keen to check this one out. And the next thing I managed to get myself was down at Game Traders. I went there and I only found one item that I wanted, and that happens to be boom, good old Super Pokemon Rumble. Like I said in previous videos, I am not a Pokemon fan in the slightest, but I know it is a big franchise and it is one of those Nintendo somewhat first party titles, as Nintendo does own shares in Game Freak. So, yeah, I picked that one up because it is popular and they usually do go up in prices here and then. Not sure if this one ever will, because I've never heard of Super Pokemon Rumble in the first place. But as you can see, 35 bucks for that one, so relatively expensive for a 3DS game. But that is due to the fact that it is a first party Nintendo game and it is Pokemon related. But as you can see, this one is very much complete, which you probably expect for that much money. It does even have the Nintendo Club little insert, a nice instruction manual, which is nice and crisp, and that cartridge itself, I haven't even checked it, is very, very good condition, even if I say so myself. Not sure if that camera will even focus on it, but there it is, right there, nice and crisp, nice and bright, no dirt, nothing like that. So really stoked with that. And the next thing I managed to get was something on Facebook Marketplace, which was as a bundle with a next item that I will show you, and that happens to be an absolute gem of a game as well, and that is a first party Nintendo title, and that happens to be boom, Yoshi's Island DS on the DS. As you probably expect, which is a little bit of a spoiler for what's coming up next. But as you can see, this one, the whole bundle, I paid 150 bucks for it, but for me, 150 bucks for what I managed to get is an absolute steal. Like I said, this one very much complete as well, very well looked after by its previous owner, so really stoked with that one. As you can see, even that back of it, like plastic usually gets dented and scratched and things like that, but that has fared pretty well. So really stoked with that one, and I can't wait to play this one because I do love myself the Yoshi games. I don't know why, but I do like them. So that's me for you. And finally, this is the bundle that it came with, and that is absolute gem and an absolute steal. Even if I say so myself, 150 bucks. When I saw that on Facebook Marketplace, I literally begged that person to hold it for me till I could pick it up, and that happens to be Badushka. There we go. A beautiful Nintendo DS Lite white in box. Absolutely amazing and absolutely stoked with that one. Just look at that crispness and everything. I do have many DS already. There's one right there, and plenty at home. So I'm really stoked. So I do have plenty of them, but they are all loose. Don't have any in boxes. So really stoked I could actually find one finally complete in box, which is fan-bloody-tastic. Yeah, so what else can I say? Nothing. Let's just crack into it and have a look at that beauty. As you can see, it is very much complete. Cardboard boxes in there. Everything's in there like it should. Power cord, instruction manual, proportions manual, all the other goodies that no one ever reads and usually get chucked out, but obviously this owner, which was actually a girl that owned it, kept it beautiful. And now looking at this bad boy, look at this. Check this out. Absolutely beautiful, almost factory fresh. First thing I always look for when I look at DSs is, does it have the original stylus? 99% of my DSs do not have a stylus, or if it does have a stylus, it is third party. But this one is bloody Nintendo. Look at, not gonna focus whatsoever, but it is a original stylus, which is quite good. Can't really remember when the DS Lite were released, but it is relatively old and it is a white one, so they do show a bit more dirt than all the others. And this one, however, the only downside is those top left and right buttons have a little bit of yellowing, but that is to be expected. And just popping that open, as you can see, nice, clean, and pristine bottom screen, however, does have a little bit of scratching, which I can actually, because it is a digitizer, you can actually buy replacements, and you can replace them, but I have worked on the good old DS's, reshelling them and things like that and fixing them up, and they are a little bit of a pain in the butt to fix. Even though I can do it, I am not going to, because a little bit of scratching just adds to the character and the charm of it. So really stoked with that. Oh yeah, and also the other thing I managed to see is it does actually have its good old original cartridge slot little cover as well, because 99 or 99.8% of these do actually have them missing. As I will show you on this, oh no, this one's the reshell I did. Absolute horrible. I absolutely hate the reshell of it. Do not like it at all. I do have another Mario one at home, which is the original one. But yeah, I was just going to show you that this one doesn't have the cover, but this one does. As you can see, how crappy that is. Literally falls apart. So anyone who does get all these DS's, Game Boys, anything like that, that is actually thinking of reshelling them because the cases look horrible, I highly urge you not to do it. It is not only a pain in the butt, but the cases and the shells that you do buy on eBay and Amazon, things like that, are absolutely atrocious. The plastic is horrible, and it actually does depreciate in value because most collectors will want the original shells, even though they are scuffed and destroyed, rather than some cheap plastic Chinese reproduction. But yeah, that is what I managed to pick up this week, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that subscribe button, leave a comment below, hit a thumbs up, and we'll see what I pick up next week. Bye!